I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Carlos Rodriguez from the Illinois PPC to lead us in a time of prayer today.
Thank you so much, Jarvis. Appreciate the invite to be part of the prayers of the people. I would welcome people to, again, like Jarvis said, people to list names of people who are actually fighting to develop projects of survival or who have been victims of this system. Special gratitude to the Reverend Susan Phillips, who actually serves with me as a tri-chair for the Illinois Poor People's Campaign. I appreciate Pat and Harrison really lifting up how we're getting at the roots of a system that creates so much harm. As I reflect on the past week, I couldn't help but think of some of the people here in Chicago who are struggling mightily in their projects of survival. We saw these terrible, hateful placards that said mass deportations, and it took me to this Bible verse, which I'd like to share on my screen. This is from Zechariah. Thus says the Lord of hosts, render true judgments, show kindness and mercy to one another. Do not oppress the widow, the fatherless, the sojourner, or the poor, and let none of you devise evil against another in your heart. Tonight I'm lifting up Jesus and Beatriz, two people who have been struggling mightily to help migrant and immigrant workers here in our city. They follow the dicho that my grandfather taught me when I was very young. The dicho in Spanish says, it's like a proverb, cuando brilla el sol, brilla para todos. That means when the sun shines, it shines for everybody. Number two, I'd like to lift up the Illinois Union of the Homeless. Bruce, Joe, Chris, if you're out there, and one of our fallen leaders from Illinois Union of the Homeless who died because she did not have access to a healthcare system that misdiagnosed her and threw her out saying she had a headache. She was one of our coordinators for the Poor People's Campaign. A moment of silence for Minnie Lee. Minnie was an amazing person. Minnie said to me, she shared with me a lot of wisdom. I shared with her a quote from a man named Johan Hari, who said that the opposite of addiction, which she saw a lot on the streets of Chicago, was actually not sobriety. The opposite of addiction is connection. And I'll end with this, that I want to lift up all of the people across the nation who have challenged themselves to commit to these survival projects, especially the Poor People's Campaign. I want to lift up all of the people that I've been so honored to work with throughout these many years. We have a lot of work ahead of us. I heard Harrison talking about base building and organization, currently in a Get Out to Vote campaign, and I want you guys to see it as this is the prayer I'm lifting up, that we're doing more than getting out the vote. We're actually educating and organizing, mobilizing folks. Again, I offer these prayers tonight to all of you, and thank you for sharing the space.